In this session, we will discuss wall properties, and those properties are length, height, and thickness. We'll also discuss how you edit wall shapes. So I will move this off the footprint, come down, using the point and type method. We'll put in a wall 120, enter, 144, enter, and wall 3 we want to bring off at a 135-degree angle. So we will make this wall 72 inches, enter, enter, and we have our configuration built. If I right-click on a wall and any wall and choose from the menu Properties, a Wall Properties menu appears with the wall we selected highlighted, and of course on your footprint you will see a green highlight for orientation. However, if I choose Wall Group, you will see that that impacts all 3 walls. If we have new construction and this kitchen will have 9-foot ceilings that we see in the background, we can choose Wall Group, come down to the height field, and using the integers move that up to 108, or we can merely highlight and type in 108 and make 9-foot ceilings quite easily. Also remember that the top alignment for cabinets is at 84, and most likely we would use 42-inch high wall cabinets, so it's prudent that we change this to 96 inches and apply. And now all of these walls are 9 feet high, and the placement zone for wall cabinets will be at top alignment 96 inches. I will say OK. I'm going to move over and show you another point. I'm going to right-click on wall 3, go to Properties. Again, you will see the highlight and the indicator in your menu. And move this wall down to a thickness of 0. When I do that, I have now created a peninsula with a kitchen placement zone, as you can see. But on the dining side, if I want to put a wainscot panel, additional cabinets, or other items, I would need a placement zone to have a working elevation. So I merely stay on wall 3, go to the Type tab, and at the bottom you see your placement zones, and it's real easy to add that dining side placement zone. So don't forget that we can also utilize the Type tab information in this wall building process. So we can say OK, and now I will delete these walls, and we're going to build another wall configuration. And again, point and type 120, enter, 120, enter. But we want to keep the wall 3 going in the same plane, and I'm going to make that 36 inches, enter. And again, continue on the same plane, 96 inches, enter, enter. And when I am complete, you will see that wall number 2 gives me an overall length, not section by section. But you can see the wall is segmented, and you can see the divide lines here. Now when I right-click on a wall, any wall, and go to Properties, you will notice in my menu, wall 1 is a solo wall, but wall 2, is separated in sections 1, 2, and 3. Section 2, which was this 36-inch wall, if we go down and make that 0 thick and apply, you see we have created an invisible wall here, and that will then provide us a headerless opening. So I can say OK. I will give a quick render view, and you can see here we have a headerless opening. And if you ever encounter that need, it's quite easy to do. Click on a wall and delete. And this time we'll just build a quick L-shaped kitchen. And I will do 120, tab, 159, and notice I messed up the second wall. Remember, on Properties, if we go down to the Wall Properties, go to the wall that we made an error on, we can use the integers or just type in. This time I will use the integers, and that wall section was 159. We can say OK. You can make corrections very, very easily. The other menu option that we want to discuss will be editing wall shapes. If you've completed a kitchen design or partially complete, and you then learn that the homeowner decide to add an e-wall, return wall rather, here at the end of wall 1, you merely go to this inside point, which is a box, right click, get a wall menu, choose add, and you can just bring or add a new wall. And let's say we have a 30-inch wall, enter. When I'm complete, you see I have my placement zones intact and we're ready to go. I will undo and also let you realize that on the wall edges are these lines. We have an outside and an inside line. If you put your cursor near that, choose add, you have a floating point. This allows you to add a wall at your selected location. Remember, it always comes out of the corner left to right. And let's say that was 72 inches. You just type in the field, touch enter. That locks in the wall's position. Now as you drag toward the kitchen area, the length field is active. We'll type in 96 inches, enter, and we'll make this. And so this illustration shares with you that even after the walls are built, you can come back and do some edits with the edit shape mode. So, wall properties, length, height, and thickness. Don't forget the type tab that allows you to add placement zones. And also, we've shown you how to edit a couple of wall shapes.